Oh god, what game is this?
It's a mystery.
It's been a while. Well, I guess it hasn't been a while for y'all. It's been a while for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're trying new recording stuff. We're still getting used to our new setup. I'm optimistic. Things have been a little rocky, but I think they're going to be better as we go along here. We're solving problems as they come up.
That we are.
Yeah. Also, that way you can get that nice SK voice without any of the Vivian in it.
Wow. Wow.
Well, I mean, without any of the Vivian in my voice track. There's the Vivians in your voice track. It's not like I don't want you here.
You heard it here first.
Oh, I'm sorry. Akiba in the morning has a different kind of hustle and bustle to it compared to the evening hours. Stores are either just opening up or preparing to, with workers and clerks carrying merchandise and putting up displays inside and outside. And since summer vacation is in full swing, there are more casual shoppers walking around than ever.
As opposed to those formal shoppers.
Yeah, the existence of casual shopping implies the existence of ranked competitive shopping. I stop in a certain corner of town. Why? The sign on one of the buildings in front of me reads, used PCs. No, it says outlet PC, and PC at 21.
And espresso.
And con. If we head straight to May Queen plus Neon Squared, Ferris will probably have her mind on work for the rest of the day. How often does she ever have free time like this? I wonder if I can't use this opening to give her a bit of a break. Hey, Ferris?
Oh, that's me. I'm going to be talking to myself. Oh my god. Oh, hold on. I haven't done this voice in a while. Is this right? Does this sound right?
It
Kilma,
does.
do I sound right to you? Why won't you answer me, Kilma?
Remember how we made plans yesterday? You know, to go around looking at retro PCs.
Uh-huh.
And do you want to go now?
Right meow?
Oh, right meow. Ferris seems surprised by my sudden suggestion. She looks up in thought as though she's figured out what I'm getting at, and then grins at me. Got some of the I apostrophe line break M.
You should feel honored that you get to go on a date with me, yeah?
Who said anything about a date? We're looking for retro PCs for my research.
Oh, really?
What are you getting at? Also, doesn't Ferris have people literally lining up to, like, have the chance to glimpse her?
Yeah.
Her introductory scene in the original Steins Gate is her running a tournament, like a sold-out crowd full of people, all that want to just have the chance to eat her home-cooked food. She's like a freaking celebrity. Ferris looks like she's plotting something. You know, like a cat ready to cause some mischief.
Cast off!
Ferris immediately vanishes from my line of sight. Surprised by the suddenness of it all, I turn around to find her right behind me. Huh? What? They come off?
What the fuck? What the fuck? Who is this? Who is this?
What is happening? What? What? This is like that one bit of Kimono Friends
Yeah.
where like they come off. What?
Cast off complete!
In front of my eyes stands not a cat girl, but a regular high school girl. Ferris's trademark cat ears are gone.
This looks so visually wrong.
It does.
My brain is telling me there are ears there and there aren't, and it's painful.
It goes against everything I've been taught to believe about Ferris Nyan Yan. What are you plotting, Ferris Nyan Yan?
What do you mean? We're on a date? Yeah? I'm still gonna yeah, though. You can't stop me from doing that.
I said it's not...
You see, Ferris Nyan Yan was dispatched from the heavens above. The cat ears are a sort of spell that keeps her consciousness in place. That's why when I have those ears equipped, I can't get too cozy with any specific boy.
She gently laughs, but not in the cat-like voice she usually does.
Oh,
I guess I'll give her a more normal kind of... Her tone has changed completely, and there's not a nyan in sight. Shit. If anything, she sounds more elegant, sweet even. Strangely enough, these small changes are enough to completely alter the atmosphere that surrounds her.
I suppose this is your first time meeting me and not Ferris, right?
What are you talking about? You're still Ferris.
That's true, but...
She quickly brings her lips close to my ear. What's this fragrance? A subtle aroma, sweet and fruity, tickles my sense of smell.
Hey, do you want to hear a big secret?
Her gentle breath brushes against my ear. Go figure the first fruit we do is the one where I'm talking to myself.
Yeah?
Yeah, whatever. Question mark?
My name right now is different from my true name.
Ah. She's right, there's no way Ferris Nyanyan is her actual name. She has to have a proper normal name.
Says fucking Ocarine.
Ho and Kyoma, I think you mean.
But you know, Kyoma, once you hear it, you might find yourself under my spell.
Your spell?
Yeah. A spell that'll make you fall in love with me. Either that or come to meetings for the zoning committee. One of the two.
But most of the people who come to the zoning committee meetings do fall in love with me, so 6 of one, half a dozen of the other.
I love our interpretation because that's canon, right? That she definitely has her paws in the development of the area.
Yep.
Yeah. Huh? Instinctively, I turn and look directly at her. Her eyes are narrowed, and I can hear her softly laugh. With such a different air about her, I can hardly think straight, but deep down, she's still the same Ferris Nyanyan. The second I come to this conclusion, she pulls away from me.
Nope. Never mind.
What?
Mayushi and Kunyan will end up super mad at me if I try anything.
What do they have to do with any of this?
Who knows? Oh, no one told me you were this big of an idiot. I'm, regretting a couple of decisions right now.
This is news to you, how?
Okay,
have you met me?
Okay, you know what? That's actually fair. 100% fair, yeah.
Ferris smiles and shrugs her shoulders before suddenly wrapping her arm around mine. She gently tugs at me.
Anyway, let's go, Kyoma.
Okay. Her tugging is so girlish that I can't even work up the energy to pull away and scold her like I always do. Ferris smiles and giggles, leaving me at her mercy as we head towards a retro PC shop. I started stuttering like you for a moment. This is... Wide-eyed in amazement, I stand before what can only be described as a mountain of treasure. I'm sorry, a mountain of treasure. The retro PC shop Ferris has brought me to is deep within a back alley in Akiba. I imagine only the most die-hard of fans know about this place. Inside and outside the store are shelves filled with old PCs. The first set of shelves in the store are dedicated to devices that were overproduced. The prices are pretty cheap too. This includes the PC 6001, 8001, 88 series, and more. And X68, like the one enshrined in the lab's experiment room, is casually sitting here amongst the other machines.
Huh? This is an FE...
Help me out here.
Do you need me to take over Ferris?
Do you want to take over Ferris for this scene? Just so that way I'm not talking to myself.
Sure.
Okay. I don't want to give her up in general. I like Ferris too much. But
okay.
I feel like otherwise there's going to be a lot of me just
switching back and forth to these voices. Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh? This is an FE Towns 2. I latch onto the video-equipped Braun tube TV-like body. By the time I was a small child, this particular model had been discontinued. Fortunately for me, a neighborhood friend had one at their house, and we'd pretend to be programmers on it. This is an NZ80C? No, an 80K2.
Hey, look at this.
Whoa, an MC777. MC777. I don't know.
The bit hit? What does that mean?
Bit hit? No.
The bit hit?
Maybe? I never thought I'd meet a high school girl familiar with that nickname.
Hey.
Huh? Is this a Kanta? Holy crap, there's even a PX78. I can't help but raise my voice after seeing it sitting there naked out in the open.
Hey, Kyoma, there are a bunch of NSX units lined up over in this corner.
I can't deal, I want them all. Ferris and I excitedly browse the old PCs and game consoles, making our way to the back of the store. In the back, there's a showcase of super expensive and rare machines, you know, the kinds one might expect to find in a place like this.
Ah, Papa had one of these.
Ferris's eyes sparkle with delight as she puts her face up against the case. Really? That's pretty amazing. This is a legit retro PC. Naturally, the price is absurd. We're just going by basic specs. It should be dirt cheap, but you could easily buy 10 of the latest PCs for this amount. Your dad must be one hell of a collector.
Yeah, he had all sorts of stuff.
My Yuri told me that he's the reason you're into retro PCs.
Pretty much. Ah, this brings me back. Papa took good care of this one, too.
Ferris continues to cast her gaze at the showcase, her eyes sparkling with delight. But despite her high spirits, I can't help but notice that she keeps referring to her father in the past tense. Right, Okabe doesn't know in this timeline. This is rough because anyone playing this game would have played the original game, presumably. So they would know by now, but
Not Ocarine.
Not Ocarine. Now that I think about it, the last time we visited her place, her mother was the one that came out to greet us. Wait, I mean, I guess, yeah, that makes sense, but we never really... I don't recall that we ever really got to see her mother in the first game.
I don't know.
I think she must have been mentioned at some point. But
guess so.
Weird.
What's wrong? Something on my face?
Oh yeah, your face is on your face.
Oh shit, get it off there.
Huh? Oh no, nothing at all.
Oh, don't tell me. I haven't even told you my name yet, and you've already fallen under my spell?
Don't be silly. That's a good CG though.
You're all embarrassed. That's so cute, Nyan.
I pout at her, and for just a moment, she laughs and returns to her cat-like demeanor. Cat-like speaking style. Sorry. God, it still looks so wrong. Why is the top of her head round?
Ah, that was fun.
After hitting up that first shop, the two of us went on to peruse other back alley shops all across Akiba. We also checked out some retro games shops and even got into a fierce rhythm game competition at an arcade. After wandering for a while, we eventually ended up at this open-air cafe.
Gee, I have this weird feeling like important scenes happened here in another timeline.
Yeah, they just keep happening. It's... I think this is the place where we meet 4 degrees Celsius in the original game.
Sure is.
Yeah. Ferris has been in good spirits since the start of this little trip. I'm glad I invited her out. Going out like this is nice every once in a while.
By going out, do you mean checking out retro PC and game shops? Or do you mean going out on dates with girls?
You're still on that? Ferris sticks her tongue out from between her lips.
Aren't you glad I stuck it out from there and not somewhere else? It'd be pretty weird otherwise.
You know what? I hadn't considered that it was an option up until you just brought it up. But now that you have, I'm like 80% glad that you didn't and 20% morbidly curious.
I know, right?
And besides, in what world is bouncing around back alleys and PC shops and Akiba a date?
Seems perfectly date-ish to me.
Ferris puts her finger to her lip and thinks about it for a moment.
And plus, for me, this is a special place. When I was still a little kid, I'd always go for walks with Papa here. We'd jump around the maze-like alleys and look at PC shops, game shops, all sorts of places. It was so much fun.
Shit. Ferris's gaze shifts. Ferris's... Speaking is hard. Ferris's gaze shifts as though she's looking far off into the distance.
And whenever we were out, Papa'd always say, Rumiho, I wonder how much longer you'll be going out with me like this.
Wait, what? Do that again.
When you finally find that special someone, they'll be the one standing here with you, not me.
Oh my god, that's uncanny.
I know, right?
Have you considered a career in as a VA? That's fantastic range.
That's why this is a special place for me.
Ferris laughs softly, but I can still see a flash of loneliness in her eyes, as though she's chasing after something far in the past.
Ah!
The smile suddenly drops from Ferris's face and she covers her mouth. Panicked, she starts to blink rapidly. What's wrong?
I just told you my name.
Did you?
Don't be dumb. I know you heard me.
Yeah. Rumiho. That's what Ferris said to me.
Ah, jeez. Now you're under my spell, Kyoma.
Nope, not yet.
What? Come on. Can't you play along just a little?
Ferris pouts with her small red lips.
I didn't realize you were such a meanie, Kyoma.
I'm a cold-hearted mad scientist. What did you expect?
Liar. You're super kind, super compassionate. Oh, and also super compassionate and super kind.
Hold on. You can only think of two things? Rumiho's Ferris's expression brightens and she takes a sip of the iced tea sitting on the table. It's not hers. She just found it there.
Yeah.
Then after playing with her straw for a moment.
Hey, Kyoma.
That's my name. Yeah?
Thanks for today, and I'm sorry.
For what?
You totally saw through me, didn't you?
I haven't the slightest clue what you are talking about.
Yeah. Ferris Nyan Nyan still has a long way to go.
Long way to go? Are you kidding me? You're a high school girl. You don't have to work yourself so hard.
There are reasons that Ferris can't just do that, Nyan.
What reasons could she be referring to? If nothing else, I feel like I'm finally starting to understand. I've always seen Ferris as a girl that lives life at her own pace, but in all reality, she's just a normal high school girl. And that normal high school girl is shouldering an absurdly heavy burden. Hey, you know I'm always here for you. That's what friends are for, right? See, you're making that face again.
Huh?
Take a look in the mirror. You look like you don't know what to do with yourself again.
Ah.
I know you think you're causing us problems or whatever, but I really wish you'd stop thinking like that. I'm sure I'm not alone in feeling that way.
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. I shoot her a light glare and Ferris immediately looks away. Pretty rare for someone like her who always looks people in the eyes when she talks.
What a fucking superpower.
Right? Oh my god. You can level cities with that power.
I'm worried that people on Zoom calls at work will eventually call me out for the fact that every time I have to formulate a thought, I have to look away from the screen and just kind of like generally up and away from people.
I mean, everyone does that, right? Everyone, instead of, talking directly at people's eyeballs, everyone likes to focus on a part just behind their head, like over to, right? That's normal. That is normal, right? This isn't a bit. Please tell me that's normal.
It
wasn't a bit. Yeah?
I've always been surrounded by adults. I've always fought to protect the things important to me.
Who turned on the sad piano version of the theme?
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me hit pause on my boombox. I didn't realize my theme music would upset you.
It's not even your theme.
It's theme music for my dramatic scene, though. God. I've lived my life surrounded by all sorts of people. Some would smile and get close to me just so they could use me. They'd say they were on my side, then betray me the first chance they got. There are even people out there who honestly believe they'd be better off if I didn't exist.
You're kidding. She's just a high school girl. She's just a tiny cat-like girl. Why? How could anyone think that?
That's how I ended up the weirdo I am now.
Oh, you're not weird.
Also, they hate me because I zone for single-family housing only.
In this day and age?
You know, when I look into someone's eyes, I can read their heart. I can see what they're thinking, what they want to do to me. I can see how much hostility they have toward me. I can see how they think I'm an obstacle in their path. I can see it all.
And this is something that came up towards the end of her story arc in the main game, right?
Indeed. But I'll never, ever let anyone read my heart. Never. See? I'm an uncute weirdo, right?
Ferris raises the corners of her mouth just a little bit. But the usual twinkle in her eyes is gone. They're devoid of all light.
That's why I'm afraid of being with you and everyone else.
Afraid?
Yeah. All of you worry about me. None of you have any kind of ulterior motive. You just want to help me. I've never had friends like that. It scares me. I don't want to destroy these friendships. I don't want to lose them, but I don't know what to do. How can I prevent that from happening? What if one day, Kyoma, you and the others decide you don't need me anymore? What can I do? What if you all disappear from my life? I just can't stop myself from thinking the worst.
Ferris.
I know. I'm an idiot.
I can't even begin to imagine the type of world that Ferris has lived in up until now. This little soul has been fighting alone in this world for so long that she's lost sight of the things most important to her. She's lost sight of the fact that those important things are right there in front of her. And that taking hold of them is as easy as pie. Without thinking, I extend my hand and place it on Ferris's head. I ruffle her hair around.
Ah! What?
Ah! Very good CG. You know what? You're right. You are an idiot. I never would have guessed that you were this much of an idiot, Ferris Nyan Yan.
Come on, now you're just being mean.
Have a little faith.
Huh?
Ferris stops reaching for her hair. You don't want to lose us? Then the answer is simple. You just have to have faith in us. You really think that one day we'll just stop needing you? That we'll disappear somewhere? That's ridiculous. It's absurd. We're here with you, and you're here with us. The bonds that we share aren't so easily broken. No matter what happens, you will always be a lab member. How can you not get something so simple?
I'm a lab mem, no matter what happens?
Yeah, you are.
I get to be with you and everyone? Forever?
Damn straight.
I see.
Ferris's hand drops to her lap and she looks down at it. The hair I ruffled up is covering her eyes, hiding her expression. For a short while, Ferris goes silent. Without the slightest idea of what she's thinking about, I remain silent as well. The cafe is filled with people loudly chatting away around us. The blaring sun shines through our parasol and onto us. It's so bright that even the shade starts to look pitch black. And then, after some time, Ferris quietly raises her head. She wears a tiny smile on her face.
Kyoma.
That's my name. Yeah?
You're the coolest.
I'm like 20% cool. Huh? Her comment is so out of nowhere that I have no idea how to respond. What are you talking about?
You know, I think I really want to put you under my spell now.
Pardon me? Ferris pulls back her ruffled hair and brings her face close to mine.
I really didn't want to have to compete with Kunyan and Mayushi, but
Oh, she's talking about Kurisu. Okay. What do they have to do with anything? Dumbfounded by the sudden series of events, I only barely managed to squeeze the words out.
I can't believe you don't get it yet. You really are an idiot, Kyoma.
Ferris's hand zips over to my head. Huh?
Payback time.
She playfully starts messing my hair up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, stop that.
You fell for it.
Nah, curse you. I reach for Ferris's hair and return the favor.
Hey, stop it. Stop. I worked hard on my hair this morning.
Like I care?
Nya, help me, Nya.
Blind to the surprise of the customers around us, Ferris and I continue to mess around with each other's hair. We eventually stop, the both of us breathing heavily.
Wow, that's quite the look, Kyoma.
I never thought this would be my first experience with heavy petting. Right back at you.
Jeez, you know I've got work after this, right?
Yeah, well, so do I.
Fix it for me.
Ferris points her head at me. With a sigh, I comb her hair with my fingers. Ferris narrows her eyes. She's enjoying this.
Ah, this is heaven.
True facts. True facts. You ever want a nice intimate experience with a partner? Have them play with your hair. 10 out of 10 would recommend. There. All good. Now it's my turn.
Yeah.
Next, Ferris starts by combing my hair. Her slender fingers feel absolutely delightful.
Hey, Kyoma? I have faith in you, in everyone.
I see.
Yep. Also,
Huh? Right at that moment, our cell phones ring almost simultaneously. I quickly reach into my pocket. Ferris immediately backs away and starts rummaging through her bag for hers. Huh? Mayuri?
Mine's from Luca, Nyan.
Shouldn't they both be in the middle of work?
Did something happen?
Hello?
Tuturu, cockblock signal. Ocarine, this is bad.
What happened? Who was phone?
There are a bunch of trucks like Zoom.
Trucks? 2 trucks?
Yeah, 2 trucks.
What were the 2 trucks doing?
I don't know, but my muscles involuntarily flexed.
Wow, impressive.
Yeah, and the inside of the building is all like stump, stump, boom.
Come on, use your words. I have no idea what that means. Mayuri's clearly panicked. Across from me, it seems like Ferris has gotten a much better explanation of the situation from Lukako. She stands up, almost kicking the chair out from under her.
Got it. We're on our way. You and the others just stay put.
Ferris and I exchange looks before she quickly starts to make her way towards Main Queen plus Nyan Squared. I'm right behind her. Look, we'll talk when I get there. Just stay put with Lukago and the others. Got it?
Okay.
What happened?
Luca Nyan sounded pretty shaken up. 4 degrees Celsius is up to no good.
We could just call him Shido.
Yeah, but I don't.
Good point. What?
Either way, we gotta hurry.
Got it. Before we realize it, our brisk walk has turned into a dash. Ferris re-equips her cat ears. +4.
Combat mode initiated, nya. Oh my god. Oh my god, combat cat girl mode.
So she absolutely has like a, you know those, you can get those like hard plastic knuckles on your keychain or something?
With the cat ears?
With the cat ears? Yeah, she's got those. I can see the fire in this cat girl's eyes. That same cat girl begins to send emails out to different people while she sprints towards her cafe. Huh. What the?
Nya.
Ferris and I stand wide-eyed in shock in front of May Queen plus Neon Squared. Myria wasn't kidding when she said that there were 2 trucks having Zoom. Every street surrounding the building that May Queen plus Neon Squared occupies is filled with moving trucks. Workers are going to and fro, carrying pieces of furniture and other assorted items. Ugh! Ferris and I rush up the stairs and burst into May Queen.
Ah, it's Ocarine and Ferris-chan.
Mayuri immediately runs up to us. Lukako and the other maids also walk over, uneasy expressions on their faces.
Is everyone okay? Nothing scary happened to you, Nya? No, we're all okay.
Wait, if you're taking Ferris for this route, can I take over Mayuri?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You can.
Nice.
What's going on? All the stores and offices in the building, they're all in a hurry to leave.
Everyone besides us?
Yeah. New. Ferris noticed that businesses here were closing up shop lately, but...
What is 4 degrees Celsius up to?
I'll fill you in, my delicious little sacrifices. Didn't you miss the shitty sound of my voice?
Surprisingly, I did not. Interrobang!
Every time I talk, I need to go eat a lozenge after.
I look towards the source of the pompous, unpleasant voice in the doorway. There I see someone equally as unpleasant. Burn. You bastard!
Your tiny little hearts must be on the verge of bursting under the pressure of fear and terror.
4 degrees Celsius and his goons loudly enter the cafe.
So, are you gonna, order anything?
What?
Anyway, what's the meaning of this, Nyan? Well there, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We haven't even been formally introduced yet. Nya? Who'd have thought that such a young brat was the owner of a cafe like this?
I did. I would have thought that. Damn it, he figured it out! Now that he knows Ferris is the owner, who knows what he'll do? I step out in front of her, trying to act as something of a shield. I signal with my hand for Mayuri, Lukako, and the others to take refuge in the back of the kitchen.
Look at the sad little mutt pretending to be a knight. You stand before the new emperor reigning over this city. You dare stand against Emperor 4 degrees Celsius?
Wait, you don't even use your own name? For yourself?
No.
Emperor.
What? Do you?
No.
My point stands.
Emperor? That's a laugh. You've only gotten this far because of your skeevy tactics. Oh, and Kyoma would never take a knee for such a coward.
Skeevy tactics, you say? Filthy low-class commoner. You know nothing of my strategic brilliance.
What?
This is just business, my friend. It's different from whatever make-believe game you're playing.
Enough talk. Have at you. Enough with the pretentious talk. What the hell are you up to?
You mean all of that?
4 degrees Celsius shoots a look of satisfaction out of the window. Huge numbers of workers are packing things into the trucks.
You wanna know? You really wanna know? What you see before you is the Duke of Darkness's next grand plan. For you see, even if his opponents are mere pawns, a king must always crush his enemies.
4 degrees Celsius's gestures as 4 degrees Celsius gestures as wildly as ever, all the while barfing up his absurdities.
Very well. The great Gaia has ordered me to inform you of my amazing deeds.
Remind me which one of us is the chuuni again? After a long and extremely unnatural pause, 4 degrees Celsius opens up his mouth to speak.
For you see, this building will soon be mine.
Wait, what? An extremely unnatural pause. That's what you were doing. Okay, that was funny. Huh?
What?
Ferris and I can't help but be taken aback.
I see my brilliance is too much for your puny brains to comprehend. To be exact, the monetary fund backing me is purchasing it, but they've put me in charge of all business decisions here. This is my castle.
4 degrees Celsius proudly begins to lay out his plan for us. Apparently, he had been steadily working on this eviction project, offering tenants the building large sums of money as compensation and even larger threats. We were so focused on trying to rebuild May Queen plus Neon Square that we let all of this slip by right under our noses. A fatal miscalculation.
What a shame you guys don't have a time machine.
Could you repeat that again just a little bit?
A time machine.
Hold on. I think I hear her running up with her shotgun.
And now, at last, today the evictions are finally finished. The time has come for the hunter, the tiger laying in wait, to bare his fangs and strike his prey. And of course, that tiger is me, and you. You are my prey.
Oh, good. I hadn't gotten it until you explained it, but
Yeah,
now that you
me
have,
neither.
I fully understand
Me neither.
now.
I had to talk it out before I got there.
Okay, yeah, I feel you. 4 degrees Celsius stares straight at us as he licks his lips. Do you need some chapstick, brah? Do you need some? It's bad to just keep licking your lips. It'll just keep drying out.
Buying the building, kicking everyone out? What are you after, Nya? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to create heaven.
Outer heaven?
Precisely. I'm going to renovate the entire building. Every floor and inch will be occupied by maid cafes, net cafes, darts bars, pool bars, every type of amusement you can think of. This building will metamorphosis into the great entertainment metropolis known only as 4 degrees Celsius's heaven.
That was Ferris. Oh no, she's starting to sound like you. I can see Ferris grinding her teeth in frustration. Fire burns in her eyes as she glares at the man in front of her, no attempt to mask that rage. 4 degrees Celsius grins broadly, soaking it all in.
Now then, with that said...
4 degrees Celsius takes out what appears to be a stack of documents.
I'll need a signature from the owner of May Queen as well. What is this? Documents to cancel the tenant contract. Considering our wonderful friendship, I've made the terms most agreeable to you.
Now, hold on just a moment. Why should she have to sign this?
Say what?
Like, the law is on her side. You can't force her to sign anything.
Shut up, amateur.
Hey, I'll have you know I played the first 3 Ace Attorney games.
Who said I'm forcing her? I'm simply asking her. The soldier of fortune of the food industry, the great cafe producer of darkness, 4 degrees Celsius is here, bowing his head to her.
4 degrees Celsius brings his sweaty face too close for comfort.
You see, the 1st through 4th floors of this building are already scheduled to become new age maid cafes, operated by yours truly. I'm not so sure an old dumpy cafe will see much foot traffic going forward. I can't be responsible for what happens to this place. Believe me, I'd love to share the stage as fellow entertainers, but there's a time and a place for everything, no?
Damn you! He's trying to cut us off. He's proclaiming to our faces that he plans on isolating us in the building if we don't do what he says. You damn coward.
Coward? Not at all. You're just idiots. A tiny, slow Siamese cat is nothing before my razor-sharp black fangs.
4 degrees Celsius, drunk on his own words, shouts into the air.
Ah!
You alright there, bro?
I'm shouting into the air.
Alright. He then shoves the documents towards Ferris.
Come, give in and just sign the papers. Never, Nya.
Ferris announces her intentions clearly and concisely, then moves to tear up the papers.
Are you crazy?
4 degrees Celsius's eyes widen, and he quickly tries to grab the
It
documents
cost
from
me
her.
like 20 cents to print those.
What? You don't own a printer?
Who does? Nowadays.
Presumably the person who is, like, doing a lot of business? I don't know, like, I get what you're saying. Yeah, like, they've definitely fallen out of personal use, but it seems like you do a lot of, like, legal work. So, like...
Yeah, I pay some other guy to handle that.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, that I don't know what else I expected. With the worst possible timing, Ferris's head just happens to be in trajectory of 4 degrees Celsius's hand. Watch out! The moment I shout, 4 degrees Celsius's hand violently hits Ferris on the head.
Yeah.
Oh, bitch, it is on. Ferris staggers back, holding her head in her hands. Ferris! I immediately leap toward her, holding her in my arms to shield her. In all the chaos, 4 degrees Celsius and I end up colliding. Ugh! Upon seeing this all unfold, 4 degrees Celsius's goons charge at me. You bastard! Ah! An impressive counterpunch hits me square in the jaw.
Kyoma.
That's me.
Oh, Kareen.
Okabe-san.
My jaw feels like it's going to explode. The pain runs through my head and its ears ringing loudly. My vision turns black for a moment.
Tank this.
Die! And then I feel the pain from a second and third hit. The goons mercilessly punch and kick me. Take this and that. Ah! Ah!
You fools, seize this at once. Getting physical is strictly prohibited. Stop it.
4 degrees Celsius regains his senses and immediately starts yelling at his goons. Unfortunately, they're so fired up that they don't even hear his orders. Still shielding Ferris from danger, I do my best to endure their flurry of violence, but after repeated kicks to the legs and abdomen, I have just about hit my limit.
Yoma.
Yeah, that's me. I think I can hear Ferris speaking to me, but my consciousness is beginning to fade. And then my body slowly begins to fall forward. Huh? What? No matter how long I wait, the impact from hitting the floor never arrives. Someone's hand is firmly grabbing me by the collar.
Are you all right, Okarin?
Daru? That hand is Daru's. And... Gah! Part-time warrior. Suzuha twists the arm of one of my attackers behind his back and holds him down. The other men seem to have undergone the same treatment. They stumble backwards. As I turn my head to look, I see Kurisu and Moeka standing in front of Ferris and I, protecting us.
Sorry we're late. Are you okay?
I came as soon as I heard the word time machine. But why?
Ferris emailed us.
That's right. Ferris was sending emails out while we were heading here. She must have been contacting the other lab mems.
Every time I get an email, I'm ready for a fight.
But you're emailing people all the time.
I know, right?
Oh, Kareen.
We need to treat you, quick.
Mayuri and Lukaku are half in tears as they run over to me. I think I'm fine. Daru lets me go, and I try standing up by myself. My entire body feels like it's on fire. Fortunately, it doesn't look like I've broken any bones or sustained any internal damage. I should be okay.
No, I'm pretty sure we need to treat you still. I think the first step is the sponge bath. I'll handle that part, okay?
I'm sorry, what?
We need to...
Behold! I don't have time for sponge baths because Owen Kyoma is immortal. Fear not, comrades in arms. You can tell that my lab members are worried about me, so I proclaim my well-being in as loud a voice as I can muster. Ow! 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 Of course, my entire body starts to ache in pain immediately after.
Who the hell are you people?
4 degrees Celsius's eyes are wide open. After seeing my lab mems burst onto the scene and then witnessing Suzuha, this surprised me too, use her martial arts skills to defang his subordinates, he's clearly in shock. Right, because Okabe doesn't know about Suzuha yet.
Yeah. Wait, aren't you maids here? Oh, I see you've heard of us. You're not normal maids, are you? Damn right we aren't. She's no ordinary maid. She's the infamous Hell Maid, exclusive to perverted gentlemen only. Shut your hole. So delicious. In any case, Mr. 4 degrees Celsius, don't think we'll let your evil acts go any further. Evil acts, you say? Kiryu-san, could you hand that over to Ferris-san? Here.
Moeka gives Ferris a stack of papers. Oh. It's the article that Moeka's been conducting interviews for.
Thanks, Moe-nyan. What is it?
Oh, this? It's just one of our many trump cards we plan on using against you. Prepare to fall to the power of investigative journalism. That sounded more threatening in my head.
Yeah, kinda.
I mean, just like I know I should feel like I should support our journalistic institutions, but it's just so hard.
And I know that I should legit be worried, but it's just such a shitty threat that I'm kinda not.
Yeah, you know what? That's fair. That's fair. Can we just start this whole thing over? Yeah, you just come, you walk back on in, and I'll get okay.
You see, this article's gonna be running in magazines pretty soon, yeah?
Ferris slaps a stack of papers into 4 degrees Celsius's hands. 4 degrees Celsius, still dazed and confused, looks down at the article in question. His brow springs up in surprise.
Oh, I forgot to go.
It's fine.
What do you think, Nya? I personally think it's quite the read.
This baby can fit so many ad hominems in it.
Forced buyouts. Scouting via intimidation. And don't forget all those rumors about violence, Nya. You know, like what happened just now.
You'd have quite the scandal on your hands if this gets out, my friend.
Hmm?
4 degrees Celsius flings the article at me and bursts into laughter. What's so funny?
You fools. I am the one and only 4 degrees Celsius, the black-winged emperor loved by Gaia herself. Did he finally snap?
Maybe.
Silence, fools. Listen very carefully, as it seems you haven't the slightest clue of what you're getting into. Did you really think you could drive me out of town with an article like this?
I mean, it was worth a shot.
This is a great article. Marvelous, even. You did your research, certainly. I've got about as much respect for your snake-like tenacity as the rubbish in a trash can. However, an article like this would only feed my audience. They love dark gossip. Do you really think the police would mobilize based on this alone? You truly believe you can kill my social standing?
You know, he's right. He does have money.
I've never once broken the law. Technically.
And that's the best kind of qualification. 4 degrees Celsius shouts proudly as though he's already won.
For you see, I am the creator of Nightmare's Demiurge. I changed my name in the middle of this conversation. This one seemed much cooler.
Yeah,
my body is not but darkness. No matter how many dark deeds you expose, they are but small decorations to me.
I hate to admit it, but Demiurge is a slight improvement.
Yeah. I hope that's not taken.
No, I'm sure you're fine. I quickly scanned through the article that 4 degrees Celsius threw at me. Written in it are multiple testimonies about 4 degrees Celsius's vicious tactics. There's not a soul out there that wouldn't raise their eyebrows in shock at his actions. They're unforgivable. But he's right, that's all that would happen. 4 degrees Celsius might be a weirdo, but he's cunning. He's made sure to keep his hands clean. He always barely skirts by on the edge of the law. This wouldn't last a month in the gossip rags before other stories overshadowed it. The residents of Akiba might distance themselves from 4 degrees Celsius's joints at first, but that probably wouldn't last more than a few months. And when everything dies down, his twisted paradise, 4 degrees Celsius's heaven, would still be built here. Kills me to admit it, but he's right. But this isn't over.
Say what?
But this isn't over.
Say what?
But this isn't over.
Say what?
What?
Say what again?
What again?
Oh. I don't know where to go with this bit.
I don't know what you want out of this interaction.
I'm not sure how we get out of this bit now that we're in it.
We can't afford to lose here. That's right. We can't lose. We won't lose. Daru, is it ready? I stare at my right-hand man. He gives me a thumbs up and grins, perhaps the coolest smile he's ever made. Daru, remind me, I'll let you have 10 minutes in my butt later.
Oh, sick.
And all the time we've been together, Daru has never looked more like a real hero than he does now. That's how reliable that smile of his is.
Just barely got it done.
That's why you're my supreme right-hand man.
Although I'll have you know, I bought him. I thought I was clear about that with the previous anecdote.
I'm sorry, I misunderstood.
Take it, just what the mad scientist ordered.
Daru proudly exclaims as he coolly whips out a stack of what appear to be freshly printed papers and tosses them to me. Unfortunately, the papers aren't actually stable together, so they scatter to the floor before ever getting anywhere close to my hands.
Oh, that's not good.
Daru! See what happens when you try to act cool? Damn it, just give them to me like a normal person! Daru and I hurriedly pick up the papers off the floor and once again face 4 degrees Celsius.
I'll wait.
Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah. And what's that supposed to be? Huh? What?
You fool! You call yourself an emperor, but you're nothing more than a criminal.
Huh?
Indeed, you are cunning, I'll give you that. You've gone to great lengths to make sure you never broke the law, on the surface at least. So you're right, this article alone is not enough for the police to act on. I pause dramatically. Wait a second. Didn't 4 degrees Celsius do the same thing not too long ago? Fine, I'll make this double pause. However, upon seeing these numbers, don't you think certain people might take great interest in your dealings? I dramatically hold the papers up to 4 degrees Celsius's eyes. For example, the National Tax Agency. Shido commits tax fraud. 4 degrees
I don't owe any taxes. I do all my business in Bitcoin. You can't tax those, right?
Oh, God. Oh, I know. 4 degrees Celsius turns pale for the first time. He would be a crypto dork, wouldn't he? Yeah. This is just like that one scene from that drama that they were playing on TV the other day. Got it. Reference humor, am I right? Up top. Nice. Don't get the wrong idea. This is an homage. I'm not copying anything, I swear. It's mere coincidence that my lines are the same. Seriously.
This is...
4 degrees Celsius's intense stare nearly burns a hole through the papers. A series of rather stunning figures are plastered all over them.
You bastard. Where did you...
Beats me, but you have a whole lot saved up, pal. I'm pretty jealous. Printed in that stack of papers are an assortment of other companies and accounts outside of 4 degrees Celsius's front company. Skillfully crafted dummy companies, personal bank accounts, none of them in 4 degrees Celsius's name, along with a detailed investigation of their cash flow.
This isn't evidence. This is just some made-up bullshit.
Like I said, as long as the necessary parties have their interest piqued, it's all good. What happens after that is none of our business.
Oh, and I'm sure your backers would be quite fascinated by these numbers, Nya.
I'll have you know I never broke the Kickstarter terms of service. It never guarantees you have to deliver on the product promised.
Wow. Got him.
4 degrees Celsius looks like he's seen a ghost. Seeing this as a chance to strike, I raise my voice. And now, cursed serpent, rusted metal king, this land belongs not to you. Begone, thought. A pallid 4 degrees Celsius glances down at the numbers and then back up at us before finally turning bright red. And then...
You bastards. I'll remember this.
What is he, a third-rate villain? After dropping his corny final line, he and his goons flee with their tails between their legs. Also, they have tails now. Thanks, Kurisu. Ow. Ow, 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 ow.
Oh, Kareen, are you okay?
Do you need more freezy warm packs, Nya?
Not long after driving off 4 degrees Celsius, Mayuri and Ferris are seeing to my wounds. Kurusu, Lokoko, and Moeka went off to the drugstore to buy medicine. Daru returned to the lab to collect more data on 4 degrees Celsius' financials. I had Suzuha go with him as a bodyguard, just in case. No, seriously, I'm okay. I'm immortal. Ow, 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 ow.
Ah, stop it, Nya. Stop moving around.
I'm more worried about you. You got you right in the head. Are you okay?
Yeah, I just got a little bump, that's all.
Ferris has a cold pack pressed into her forehead. A young woman like you needs to be more careful.
Yeah, I do. I'm really sorry. You ended up like this because of me.
Don't sweat it. How many times have I told you? We're friends, right? Right? Right?
Yeah.
We're friends, right? Right?
Yeah. Well, let's go with that. We've got the medicine. I brought the sponge for the sponge bath.
Who keeps saying the sponge bath is a good idea?
I do.
Okay.
Is this enough for now?
Lukako and the others opened the door, bags of medicine in hand. Whoa, wait a sec. You guys brought me too much.
Yeah, I just bought whatever medicine they had. Just like one of each, please.
Don't you know I developed an immunity to medicine?
Oh, from the head chips?
Is that why?
I see.
When are you gonna take them back out?
Not gonna lie, hadn't thought that far ahead, huh? I figured. We're in a rush, so...
Okay, Ocarine, take off your clothes.
Wait, what? Why?
We have to apply the medicine, silly.
Wait, come on, hold up. I'm not gonna strip in front of all these girls.
Are you seriously worried about that right now? Jeez, just take it all off.
Ah, stop, don't pull, ow. The pain coursing through my body keeps me from putting up much resistance, and Kurisu strips me down like a doll. By which I mean she uses the chip to force me to strip down. Why did you have it? Why did you install that function? Why are you turning red? This is totally your fault.
I'm not turning red, damn it.
Fine, whatever. Just look the other way. You're making me embarrassed.
You look the other way. Fuck you. I know. Come on, Urushibaru-san. Let's look the other way. Okay, I guess.
What? Lukako, it's fine. We've been through a lot together. Why are you turning red?
I'm sorry. I swear I wasn't thinking about how big and strong your back looked, Okabe. Kyoma-san?
Well, that's good because my back isn't really that remarkable, come to think of it.
Now, Kyoma, you're just gonna hurt yourself if you yell like that, Nya. Here, Ferris will put the medicine on for you, Nya.
No, I can do it myself.
Don't be shy, Nya. Come on, show me your back.
Before I can even object, Ferris has circled around me to my back. She slowly starts rubbing the medicine on. Her thin, gentle fingers tickle a little bit.
Did that hurt? Sorry, Nya.
No, well, I'm fine. There's no way I can tell her that it feels good or that it tickles.
I see.
Hold on. That's a CG if I've ever seen one.
Yeah?
I thought they were going for his back.
Well, the line...
It looks like they're just oiling him up. Like,
oh my god, the CG's keeping Kyoma's vagina bones. Look at him.
Oh my... You know, if people don't know what that's a reference to, they're just gonna...
They don't? We have people who aren't terminally online here?
Fair enough.
Okay, that should do it, Nya. Now I'll do your front.
Did she just say front?
Yeah, time for a front rub. It's like
Wait
a back
a
rub,
minute.
but on the front.
Wait a minute, I can definitely do that myself.
No way, Nya. Ferris is going to rub it all over you.
Then Mayushi will take this side.
Ferris and Mayuri surround me, their moist hands creeping along my body. Ugh, moist. Well, stop it, you two.
Is this your weak spot, Kyoma? Take this.
Critical hit.
It's no use.
Rubby rub. Rubby rub.
Wait.
I'm not sure how much more I can handle listening to this.
Kurisu still has her back to me, ears red as she yells. Meanwhile, Lukako is hanging her head down.
I'm so jealous of them.
What did she mean by that? You know what? I'm not going to ask.
I love how I went for the sponge bath joke, and then a scene later, that's what happens.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you
I called it.
you've willed that into existence. Let's talk about the aftermath, shall we? Just as planned, after 4 degrees Celsius, his shady cash flow came to light. He found himself in the crosshairs of some terrifying government officials. Rumor has it that his companies are set to be under investigation in the near future. To make matters better for us, Moika's later articles would reveal that he did in fact appear to have broken the law on multiple occasions. And therefore it is okay to hate him. Thanks to Operation Freya, May Queen plus Neon Squared had started to bounce back, and 4 degrees Celsius in a panic went just a little bit too far in trying to crush us. According to Moeka, the evictions at May Queen plus Neon Squared building would produce a whole lot of smoke if investigated. And you know what they say about smoke? Not even once. On the 4 degrees Celsius, his Kickstarter backers had abandoned him, and his influence over Akiba was declining rapidly. The day he becomes a hyper-whatever producer in name only is likely just around the corner. And that, my friends, is how the third Akihabara maid cafe war came to a close. Older maid cafes that had gone out of business have been slowly returning to their original spots, taking the place of 4 degrees Celsius's businesses. And in a bit of happy news, many of May Queen's regulars have started to come back as well. As for what us lab mems are up to, well, with Operation Freya complete, our work at May Queen plus Neon Squared was supposed to have come to an end. But it appears though we've gained quite the fan base among certain crowds, making it just a bit difficult to quit.
Your order.
Hey, Luku-kun, come on, pretty please. Cosplay's Kiari-chan. We can't find anyone who's suited better than you.
We asked Mairi-chan to make a costume just for you.
The Fujoshi army points over at Mayushi Nyan, busy serving customers at another table.
I said I can't cosplay.
Madams, could I please request that you give our maid a little bit of a break? Also, hurry up and make your orders. Please decide on your order. Hey, Seb-sama. Yes? You should help us get Luka-kun to cosplay.
I'm sure Luka-kun would do whatever his beloved Seb-sama wanted him to.
Ooh. First failure.
Shit. Shit.
I win.
Shit. I didn't even realize that I had after you called me out on it and was like equations flashing in front of eyes. What happened? Who did what?
Ooh. All right, we're going to do a quick interview with our new loser. Hey, Vivian, Two Queers Play. How you doing tonight?
Quite poorly now.
Awesome. How do you feel about losing this competition to not misgender Luca?
Really, probably one of the worst events in my life. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anything you want to say? Anyone you want to thank?
Yeah. I'd like to thank my own ineptitude. Yeah.
Okay, cool. And why don't you tell the people where they can find you?
You can find me on the internet, but soon nowhere because I will have to start the cancellation proceedings on myself right after this episode finishes.
Ooh, that's fair. I can hear the alarms outside already. Well, let's see if we can get this wrapped up real quick here.
Yeah.
Damn
it. We did so well. I did so well. We did so well.
It's okay. It only took, like, what, a game and a half? Damn you all, I'm not her beloved.
Okabe, I mean, Zeb-sama, do you want to see me try cosplay too?
Lukako's expression is oddly serious.
In that case, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Lukako, seriously, you don't have to make it... My head aching from all this, I flee from the area as soon as I can, spotting our hell maid tormenting some of her slaves... customers, think Daru, at another table.
What's wrong with you? Just eat it, you pathetic maggots. How am I supposed to clean this? You want more water? Ha! Some muddy water from the street is good enough for a gross dog like you. You spilled this much? You better not have done this on purpose to get me to clean it. Go on, lick it up with that filthy tongue of yours.
Jesus Christ, Kursu. Jesus Christ, all right. Christina? Is it just my imagination, or do you seem to be enjoying this far more than when you first started? No, this can't be. Don't tell me you've opened Steins. No, the gate to some strange and terrifying world.
I-L-O-V-E.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Y.
I've got time. I'm very patient.
A.
Yeah?
S.
Uh-huh.
T.
Uh-huh.
Oops. See, that's why I told you that you need to write in smaller letters with the chocolate. I love my mast is all that fits. What is this, a sailing ship? How do I know what those are? Why is it weird that I don't know why I know what those are? Let's not think about this. Let's can this for now.
Suza, you need a break? You need to take like 15?
Kinda always.
Okay, fair enough.
And what's with all this whipped cream? I've never seen a pancake like this in my entire life. Well,
How many
sidebar that I
pancakes have you
haven't seen a
seen?
pancake. but-
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh no, poor Moeka. Standing around a customer's table, Suzuha is scolding her troublesome big sister. This is yet another famous combination that's come into existence here at May Queen plus Neon Squared. In fact, they're so popular that they've already taken on the roles as sisters. Hell, we have customers that just sit back and smile as they enjoy watching the two go back and forth. Almost like a comedy act. It's funny when you think about what happened between them in the last game.
Oh,
Pretty
yeah.
sure that they drew guns on each other.
Oh, yeah.
And finally, who can forget our star performer, Daru, in a penguin suit?
Do we get Daru Penguin CG?
Was so poorly received that he only lasted a single day.
Yes. But why? I'm not okay with this. Everyone said I was super cute.
I still think you were super cute, Daru.
Thank you.
Although it's also your own damn fault, you zombie penguin bastard. The day the costume was completed, Penguin Daru went off to Chuodori to hand out flyers, and yeah, he was a big hit with the ladies. They'd all get real cozy talking about how cute he was. Some of these girls would even hug him. Unfortunately, those same hugs caused him to grow overexcited, resulting in him passing out with a terrible nosebleed. The bleeding was so bad that eventually the penguin was soaked in blood like something out of a horror movie. Jesus Christ! the negative background. This zombie penguin of his has already become a bit of an urban legend here in Akiba and will likely be passed on to future generations. Oh, that's right. There's one other thing I forgot to mention. We managed to finish shooting and editing the PV for May Queen plus Neon Squared. It's already up on streaming sites. It goes without saying that its overall quality is below substandard, but nonetheless, it's being warmly received thanks to the main heroine's, Lukako performance, along with the rest of the women that appear in it. As for me, well, I'm popular with the Fujoshi crowd, as usual. The men, on the other hand, all hate my guts. It's gotten hard to deal with, so I stopped looking at internet comments. Oh, and I'm not the only victim either.
Oh no. I can't ever go back to America. How can I possibly show my face to everyone in the lab?
You've got one commenter under every video. I think her name is like Hiajo. Just all that she says is ha 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 ha.
Fuck!
Apparently, Kurisu had been telling herself that since the PV was for a tiny maid cafe in Akiba, there was no way it would make the rounds. However, Her university professors managed to find it with no problem and apparently enjoyed it quite a bit. They ended up sending the video around via a mailing list. By the time Kurisu noticed, it was too late. Now she's famous around the campus for her second name, Akihabara_maid_girl. To make matters worse, folks are trying to get her to dance at some kind of samba event in the States next month. They want her to wear her cat ears and maid outfit, of course. Doesn't she have like a PhD? Doesn't she have like literally a PhD?
I can't remember.
Okay. I'm pretty sure she has her doctorate. She doesn't need to put up with this. She chooses to be here. And so Kurisu is constantly having to deal with emails from the States day in and day out. Every now and then you can hear her muttering things like, I said I'm not going to dress up as a maid. Or,
I don't even know how to dance the samba.
Is the samba even a real dance? I haven't seen anyone do it before. I think they made it up.
That's about the long and short of it. It may be gradual, but the wounds received during the war are slowly starting to heal.
Good work, Nyan.
Thanks, I'm actually getting pretty used to it. At least compared to the beginning anyway.
Cool.
Ferris and I worked the late shift today, so we were the last ones in the cafe. I decided to walk her back to her place before heading to the lab. We are walking through Akiba together. 4 degrees Celsius has vanished from Akiba. He's supposedly on the run, but there's no guarantee that he won't come for Ferris, seeking revenge. Of course, Ferris isn't the only one I'm concerned about. I made sure to tell all the other girls to not go anywhere alone at night. And plus, you've cheered up. That's enough to wipe away my fatigue.
Huh?
That's what Mayuri was saying earlier.
Oh, you surprised me, Nya.
Well, I feel the same way. Your cheerfulness is infectious.
Really, Nya?
Yeah, I'm producing antibodies right now.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, I'm becoming more and more miserable. Yeah.
Let me give you a cheerfulness vaccination.
No, don't do that. Anything but that.
It gives you a shot that immediately gives you depression.
Oh, I thought we were joking. Unfortunately for you, it doesn't work because I already have depression.
No, you don't. We're not in the 0 world line yet.
I have depression in all the world lines. It's just more pronounced there.
Okay.
Also, spoilers.
That's a little embarrassing.
You're a little embarrassing.
Wow.
But I meant in like a cute way. No, don't take it like, listen, I'm trying, okay? This is difficult for me. Ferris scratches her cheek with her index finger. She continues to wear her carefree smile as we keep walking in silence. With nothing to say, I just quietly stay next to her. The night breeze passing underfoot hints at the coming of autumn. As I look up, my view is filled with a sea of buildings, their stores closed up for the day. In this starless sky, their neon signs are the only things illuminating the night. This is the true form of Akihabara, a chaotic mishmash of different buildings, skyscrapers, and multiplex structures.
Kyoma?
Yeah, that's me. What's up? I continue to look up at the Akiba skyline.
Thank you so much. I mean it. You've given me so much.
I gave you like 500 yen for the bus ride. It's not a lot. I notice Ferris's speaking mannerisms have changed and turn around to look at her. There, I didn't find Ferris Nyan, but Rumiho, the ordinary high school girl. Her cat ears are gone. Ferris.
I know I said this before, but up until now, I've never had any friends I could open up to. No matter how painful it was, no matter how much I wanted to cry, there was no one who could save me. No prince in shining armor.
Prince? When the doves cry? Do, 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 do. Boo, 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 doo, coo, coo.
Sorry, to be honest, I'm actually really childish. I've always been waiting for a prince to come and save me. Silly, right?
Ferris bashfully raises the corners of her mouth a little. Were we able to become your prince?
Yeah.
I'm glad. The breeze blows yet again. It's soft and gentle, and Ferris's twin tails sway from side to side. And then suddenly, Ferris stops in place, looking up at me. I instinctively stop as well, looking down at her. Our gazes intertwine, drawn to each other. I can see Ferris's cheeks start to redden, her eyes glistening.
It's just, there's something I've tried to ask you so many times, but I could never work up the courage.
Oh, be positive. I know, it's a weird thing to want to ask someone, but there you go. Now you know my blood type.
I see.
What is it? Go on, hit me. I'll do anything.
Really?
Yeah, as long as it's within my abilities.
I see.
Ferris pauses in hesitation. Her clear jade eyes remain unmoving as though she's trying to peer deep into my soul.
Jade? They look pink.
Shh. And then...
Hey, do you remember that spell I told you about?
A spell? Yeah.
My name right now is different from my true name. And if you hear it, Kyoma, you might fall under its spell. You'd fall in love with me.
Didn't I tell you it didn't work? My heart starts racing as I reply to her. I feel like the pitch of my voice has gone up too.
Yeah, but, that was all a lie.
Huh?
The person affected by that spell doesn't fall in love with me. It's the reverse.
The reverse? Ferris slowly brings her face close to mine. She's standing on her tiptoes. The distance between us is so small that our faces would touch if either of us moved.
You see, I'll actually fall in love with the person who calls me Rumiho.
Ooh.
That's why I've always wanted to ask you. Please, call me Rumiho.
Everything around us has stopped. The only place where time flows is in the space between our gazes. I can feel her warmth as she clings tightly to me. It's almost as if she's the only person that exists in this entire world. Is this heartbeat my own or is it hers? And then I can see the tears beginning to well in Ferris's eyes. These tiny beads of light quickly grow larger on the verge of rolling down her cheeks.
You won't say it?
Rumi...
Mm.
And then Rumiho's lips cover mine. This mysterious feeling is warm, sweet, and yet somehow heartrending. It melts between our lips. Okabe's a terrible kisser. Look at that side mouth. Hold on. Hold on. Appreciate that side mouth. Man. Our lips continue to seek each other for some time, enchanted with one another.
To seek each other, but be unable to find it, since my mouth keeps wandering off to the left side of my face.
This scene animated by the Fate studio.
Yeah.
And at last we slowly pull away. Hey?
Nope, not gonna let you say it.
What? Vera sticks her red tongue out from between the lips she had just kissed me with and promptly leaps back. She then quickly re-equips her cat ears. Damn it, +4.
Yeah, now I have +4.
Oh, damn it, not +4.
Ferris Nyan Nyan belongs to everyone, yeah.
Back to her usual hijinks, she loudly declares her motto. You damn cat girl.
Ferris has cast a new spell on you, Kyoma.
Oh, and what is it this time?
You'll be Ferris's servant from here on out.
Ferris whips her twin tails as she turns around and starts to run. I chase right after her. Curse you, that's cheating! That sort of magic will never work on me.
Too late, nya. Plus, that was Ferris's first, so it's super duper strong. Then there's the additional +4.
I said, oh, damn it, not the +4. You're right.
That should overcome your armor class.
Hey, wait up, you damn cat girl demon.
I'm no demon. I'm an angel, nya.
You could be my angel or my demon. Ferris and I wear big smiles on our faces as we race through the labyrinth of alleyways. Amidst the flood of neon lights, the buildings of Akiba quietly look down upon us. Tomorrow, this town will once again be filled with its usual hustle and bustle. Tomorrow, and the day after, and the day after that, this town will continue to be a fun place, open to any and all. A place that will continue to burst with dreams and hope for all to see. Just like the smile this mischievous little cat is wearing as she runs ahead of me. And as my mind races with these thoughts, I continue to chase that little cat. Forever. And then world lines converge.
Do they?
Aww.
Do they? What if they do?
God, that would be really sad.
Yeah.
Like at the end of all these, the convergence still happens, and Okabe is like, well, now Mayuri's dead and I have nothing to do about it.
That would suck.
That would suck. Oh, we got to our first ending.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Like I said, like the first couple routes are actually going to be pretty snappy.
Okay.
Because this is episode 5? And most of the previous episodes was common route, so it's probably only going to be 1 or 2 episodes per route from here on out until we get to the final one. Yeah. This is really fun. Like I genuinely really love getting to see more of these characters. Steins Gate means a lot to me, and I'm glad that we get to share it with y'all on the channel.
Yeah.
All 2 people who have watched episode 5. I appreciate you both. Leave us a comment. Let us know that you made it to the end of episode 5, and I'll give you a cookie. Aw, I had a good time. Did you have a good time?
Yeah, this was fun.
Yeah. Anyway, join us again next time, and we'll do someone else's route. Who's it going to be?
We don't know.
There's no way that
we actually don't know.
We actually don't know yet. It's probably going to be Luca.
Okay.
If I'm honest, I'm probably going to pick Luca.
The one thing that bugs me, we never got to see the cafe PB. We never got to see it.
I imagine it's one of the 2 opening cinematics that we have access to.
Really?
Because there are 2 different openings.
No. But it had a whole script.
It
had a whole script.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're
Luca
right.
was saving the world.
I was actually convinced leading up to it that we were about to get that as like the reward for the end of that route.
That's what I was hoping too.
Then again, I don't think we needed to see Daru. I love him. I don't need to see him doing his fetishy stuff.
That's harsh.
But am I wrong though?
No, just harsh.
Okay. Anyway, this game is not complete because it doesn't have Darcy Nyan Nyan in it. God. Gave us the fucking opportunity and then just snatched it away.
Or cat made Okabe. He would have gone along with it.
He was going to go along with it. And he does in 8-bit. But they didn't. They're cowards. Cowards, I say. Give us Catgirl Okabe. Now I need to look up that fan art too.
Believe me, I've tried. I have tried.
Nothing?
I found nothing. Maybe I was... To be fair, I didn't try that hard because I'm fucking lazy and have a really short attention span.
Okay, that's fair.
But I did try.
All right. I mean, I guess that's all we can ask of you in the end, right? And yeah, we're going to let the credits play out, at least the first time we reach them. We always want to make sure we let the credits play out for all the games we finish because people worked hard on these.
Yeah.
They deserve to get their moment of recognition for it.
That's a cool logo.
It really is a cool logo. I've seen it a bunch of times, but like every time I look at it, I'm like, oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Damn. Nitro Plus. Yeah. Why couldn't Kurisu be in Nitro Plus blasters, huh?
I know, right?
God. The 5.
It's weird playing a Nitro Plus game and nothing horrible has happened to anyone in the game.
Knock on wood.
We get to the final true end route, and it's a fucking Urobuchi Gen.
It's just
route, and everyone dies.
No, not in I don't think it'll happen in this game. Plus, the main game and Zero are more than depressing enough.
Oh yeah.
I don't know about what happens in Linear Bounded Phenagram, but Heaven's Nehustan completed. CG library was added to extra menu.
Hell yeah.
Sound library was added to extra menu. Movie library. Hell yeah.
That's what we like to see.
Like to say system later? I would. Thank you. All right. We'll see you all next time.
Yeah.
When we do probably Luca route.
Yeah.
Unless I fuck it up, in which case we'll do whoever's route I fucked it up too. Bye.
smash that like, comment and subscribe.